Maya Angelou.
No.
Thank you.
No.
Do you know who Maya Angelou is? And if so, who is she?
She's a poet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's a poet, and
Alright.
she's like a great person, and she's really nice.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you know who Willie Brown Jr. is?
Why'd you get the easy question?
Do you know who Willie Brown Jr. is? And if so, who is he?
Willie Brown Jr. was a California politician.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you know who Maya Angelou is? And if so, who is she?
Do I know Maya Angelou? Do I know Maya Angelou? Are you crazy?
Okay.
Do you know who Maya Angelou is?
I'm asking the questions for a reason.
I'm asking you the question.
Do you know who Marian Anderson is?
Wasn't she a track star?
That's one more route. Let's go.
Yeah.
Do you know who Marian Anderson is?
Yes. Wasn't she part of the Jamaican bobsled team?
Thank you. Who's Maya Angelou?
Famous African-American poet and author.
Thank you. Thank you. Do you know who Maya Angelou is? And who is she, if you do know?
She is the Poet Laureate of the United States of America. She recently passed away, and I think Bill Clinton made her the official Poet of the United States of America in 1990 or 2 or 6.
Thank you. Do you know who Willie Brown Jr. is?
I do not know who Willie Brown is.
Thank you. Do you know who Marian Anderson is?
Yes, she sang on the Lincoln Memorial Steps.
Thank you. Do you know who Marian Anderson is?
What is it?
Marian Anderson?
Marian Anderson? No.
All right, we'll do another one. Do you know who Willie Brown Jr. is?
No.
All right, and the last one. Do you know who Maya Angelou is?
No.
All right, thank you for your time. Who's Maya Angelou?
African-American poet. Can't remember if she was the poet laureate, but influential African-American poet who's been around for a long time. She died a couple years ago.
This one. All right. Who is Marian Anderson?
Singer. Sung on the steps of the Lincoln Monument. Eleanor Roosevelt got her the job.
All right. Who's Willie Brown Jr.?
Good question. I don't know.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Yep.
Why do you think Black History Month is important?
I think Black history is American history. It's it's important to the understanding what's going on with the minorities all around the country, and I believe in students in U.S. history don't get enough Black history.
Thank you.
Good way to end. As usual, I'm Justin Washington.
And I'm Kendall Dawson, and this has been Rider News.
And maybe I'll find some peace tonight in the arms of the angel.
Hello and welcome to CR Rider News. I'm Chris McCrae.
And I'm Christian Harris.
Did you know that the FBI uses accounting for their forensic investigation?
No, we didn't.
Well, neither did we. Let's take a look at this.
So I decided to bring a forensic accountant into my Accounting 2 class, Michelle Hoffman, who works for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I figured it would pique their interest to let them know that there are career fields outside of accounting that aren't, just sitting in an office crunching numbers and doing taxes and closing books at the end of the month, but that there could be some excitement to it. After the class, I polled the class and asked them how they felt about having the guest speaker. A lot of them were very, very intrigued. There was a special agent had come in with her. He spoke about how they worked well together and how they solved crimes. So I think the class, all in all, it opened a lot of their eyes that they could pursue a career in accounting and they could do things that are exciting. So I think a takeaway from this, by bringing the accountant into my class, is it gives the students an opportunity to actually be hands-on and talk to someone and get their questions asked specific to what they may be studying, how someone goes through different career paths and becomes who they are but still do accounting. I think it was a good exercise, kind of off the beaten path of what we were teaching for the day, but I think beneficial nonetheless.
Thank you, Brody.
Some people have asked us what it's like to be in Arvid and make the news. For those who are interested, here's a look behind the scenes.
Arvid is a class where students learn how to use camera equipment and learn how to use different shot types and filming techniques to make professional looking videos. Students will also learn how to edit videos using special effects and various editing applications. Now let's speak with some of the current students and see what they think.
How do you set up for the Rider News?
It's quite easy, actually. This table is actually a table we use to turn in our work. It's like we have folders, a couple stuff on it. Doesn't really matter. We take that off, we set it aside, and then we use it for this desk. And then actually, this equipment you see, it's typically in the other room. So we just move it in from there and then put it on and equip it like so.
What do you like about this class?
What I like about this class is that in the future I actually want to take a career pathway into media broadcast, so this is in a way giving me like hands-on experience that it's gonna help me in college.
Is this class difficult?
Not really. All you really need to do to be successful is just listen to what Miss Knable is trying to teach you, do the work she hands out, and just turn it in on time. She's a really good instructor, she does her job well, and I highly recommend you take this class if you're interested in digital media broadcasts.
Thank you, Justin.
Now let's take a look at level 1.
So I was just interviewing level 3 and they were telling me some of the stuff that they do. What are some of the stuff you do in level 1?
Well, recently we did a 60-second movie trailer, or like clip, where we had to convey some sort of emotion using at least 10 different shot types and some different angles. I know before that we were going over analyzing some photos about what we saw in them based on like color and stuff like that.
What do you like about this class?
I definitely like the fact that we can go out and we can try and be creative with what we want to make. She kind of just gives us the parameters of what we have to do, and then we can take what we want with it. Like at the beginning of the year, we kind of did this alphabet video where we had to do a different kind of scene for every letter of the alphabet, and pretty much it's whatever you could think of for that letter. So it's a lot of creativity that goes into it, and it's really nice.
What do you hope to accomplish with this class? Like, do you have a passion for it? Like, do you want to use this class like to help you in the future?
I definitely do want to use it. Maybe if I do ever like go into a business, maybe to make some sort of advertising or something like that, where it kind of showcases what it can do. Or if I actually do want to go into this kind of career, I want to be able to say I'm good at it, and I want to be able to say I started somewhere nice like here.
Thank you.
Even though we are serious with our work, that doesn't mean we can't have fun in this class. I hope that this can help you incoming 8th graders and high schoolers decide if you want to do ARVED. And if you do,
Hello
you
and
won't
welcome to
regret it.
Harvard University.
Thank you for listening.
Here in Harvard, we expect you to do very well in your SATs or else you can't get in here.
Good morning. That was.
Yeah. You sound like you're wheezing, bro.
Shut up.
Writers.
Thanks, Dom.
Well, that's all we have for this week. We hope you have a safe and fun 3-day weekend. I'm Chris McCrae.
And I'm Christian Harris.
And this has been CR Rider News.
Good morning, riders. Today is Friday, February 9th, 2018. My name is Ariana O'Brien.
And my name is Dejana Wynn. Today, let's take a close look at the TSA Club with Christian.
Okay, so basically when you're going into TSA, you should know that it is a lot of work, but the experiences you get out of it are endless. And I first joined TSA because my sister's recommendation, but now I've fallen in love with it, and I think that anyone can really join. And it's not all about technology. We have a ton of other events like fashion design and webmaster. It's not all technology based. Well, it is, but you don't have to be a tech pro to join. So I think you should just come in with a mindset ready to try to do something and try to be something. And I think you'll have a lot of fun in TSA.
For more information on TSA, speak with Mr. Sweeney in room A105. Also, follow TSA on Instagram at CR_engineering_lab.
Thanks, Christian. You're welcome. Did you know that you can buy sporting event tickets online? Let's take a closer look with Maddie and Naj.
Guys, good morning. This is Mr. Baran here from Caesar Rodney High School Athletics. We got a couple cool features going on this year. Not sure if you guys are all aware of. One of the things we are doing this year is selling tickets online, as well as live streaming all of our games and events. So one thing I want all you guys to do is, when you get time, go to ridersports.com, ridersports.com. And when you get there, you'll see a whole bunch of information related to our sports programs, schedules, events, and all those kind of things. If you scroll down a little bit towards the middle of the page, you'll see a link on there that covers purchasing individual or season tickets. If you click on that link, it'll take you to our State Champs website. And on there, you can buy tickets for all of our events: wrestling, girls basketball, boys basketball, and we also piloted it in the fall for volleyball. You can buy individual tickets, or you can also buy season tickets. Now, these passes are actually an electronic pass that are sent directly to your cell phone. So your cell phone is actually your ticket. So as you're entering into the game, you will show your cell phone to our ticket taker, and they will literally swipe your phone, and it rips just like a ticket would. And also, if you are watching this video, it is cheaper to purchase for our first year doing this online than it would be to walk up and buy tickets at the table. So that's one of the features we have. The other feature we have is watching all of our games online. We're proud to say that we are the only school in Delaware right now that live streams all of our home events through the NFHS network. So another option you can do is go to NFHSnetwork.com, and you'll search for Caesar Rodney High School, And when you search for Caesar Rodney High School, you'll see some links to some of our events. There is a cost associated with it, but it's a relatively small cost, which is almost similar to the price as it would be if you were to walk up and want to purchase a ticket. So now your mom, your dad, grandparents that may be living, out of state still have an opportunity to watch you guys compete. Also, if you've purchased the ability to watch these games, you now can save these files. You would keep them in a folder, so now you have some type of recruiting tool or some way where you can, keep all these different videos for yourself. And the picture is extremely good quality. It looks almost like it would be if you're